Let's stick our head in the hot rod shop. One of the things I'm very happy about is I insulated this building, and I can really feel the difference when I come in here, whether it's hot or cold. It's just a very comfortable building to be in now, and I'm very happy about that. I'm going to Iva this weekend if it doesn't rain, and they have the best show. My favorite show is that one, the ones that they have at Iva. They have a spring show, and then they have a fall show. The fall show is called Depot Days. I drove this one to the car show in Bowman this week, so I think I'll drive this one to the Iva show. It's actually a funner. I used to say this car was the funnest car to drive, but actually I think this car is the funnest car to drive because it really is comfortable. It has all the creature comforts, air conditioning, and it's insulated, and it doesn't leak. It's powerful, it's easy to drive. It's impressive. It's an impressive car. That car there is interesting. But I think this car surpasses that car. So, of course, this is the car that Mike built. He was really a better car builder than I was. The difference between these two cars kind of sums up the difference between me and Mike, you know. This one here was good enough for me, but this one here was Mike's car. And I think that between me and Bill, I think we've made it better, but it's still an awesome car. And I suppose that's one of the, come to think of that, this is one of the things I could be doing today while it's raining outside. I could actually, if I wanted to, it's a little cold, probably about 60, but if I wanted to, I could light one of these heaters over here. We could have a little heat in here, and I could work on the internal trim. I've got that windlace stuff to go on here. We could do that. Where did I put that stuff? Is it inside the car? Probably is. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, actually. I could get that done today while I'm not out in the weather. Yeah, baby. I'm trying to remember where I put it. I'll find it. What I think I'm going to do here is inside of this center post, that's wood. I'm not sure how deep the wood goes, because up here I see metal behind the wood, and I also see through these screw holes that goes into metal after it passes through the wood. But there's a little thin layer of wood here, and there's a little layer of packing. It's just like, trying to think of the word that you would call it. I want to say cork, but it's like a twisted bit of wood that goes all up in here, which is really ideal for me to put this windlace, because what I can do is get me a staple gun. I've got a little electric staple gun that shoots small staples, and I can shoot staples into the windlace and come all the way up from the floor and around here as far as it'll go. Now, I say as far as it'll go because I'm cutting these two pieces in half, so I can make one up here and one up there. Now, and down here it'll go underneath this little door sill. I can spread this and stick it under the edge of that, and then come right up the inside of here and grab this little piece of wood right here. And I don't have a door sill on this one, but I got one on the other side. But I'm going to want to do both sides of this. I'm going to do this side and this side. So I'm going to have two of them that run up through here. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just cut this half in two. Let me go back and look at it one more time. And I should be able to come on out through here. I might have to take this handle off and peel this back here a little bit, but I can do that. I sure can, I think so. So I'm gonna run up to the house and get me a good, get me that little electric stove. In fact, I might have one over in that cabinet, because Bud had one. I think I might have left it down here, so let me see if that's here. Nice little screwdriver gun. It's not shooting staples anymore, and it did that first time, so I'm gonna see if I can figure out why. The thing looks good. It's not. Why is that? I wonder if I don't have enough air pressure. My compressor might not have pumped up enough. It's a neat little gun. I'm not sure why it worked. It shot one time, then it didn't work anymore, but I'm not sure why. Sounded a lot like it might not have had enough pressure. Oh, got one that time. Once is not enough. I need it to work more than once. I got an electric gun up there I used, but this is such a handy little gun. I was sort of hoping I could use this one. I don't know if lubricating this would help. I do have what's supposed to be some pretty good lightweight oil. I'll go up there and get the other gun, and I'll squirt a little oil in this too. We'll see if that makes it work. This one works. So let's see if we can make that happen. It's working pretty good so far. Put a few more staples in this back here. Now we take the other piece and we'll come up the back door. I'll show you what it looks like. If I can. Here. I don't know if you can see it or not. This is what it looks like. Don't need the heater anymore. Getting warm. All right, let's close the door, see what she looks like from inside. It looks pretty good. Pretty good for a first-time guy. Now we'll see if it holds up or if it slips out somewhere along the way. So that was all I had of that, and that was not cheap. But if one 10-foot section did that door, then another 10-foot section will be doing this door. So that'll be enough to do what I want to do. I won't do any more than that, based on the cost of it and everything. And looks like we'll wait and see how it holds up over time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all.